Welcome to your weekly reading. This is Kristen with Sacred Soul Ascension. Today is Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021, and this video is coming out a day later than what I usually post. If you want to get the midweek readings, the weekend readings, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Kstar Healing. K, just the letter K. Star, S-T-A-R, healing. And yeah, I want to get more subscribers over there. I've got a goal to have 1,000 subscribers in 2021. So I don't know how that's going to happen, but maybe you can help. It'd be a great, contribution to my efforts if you would go over there and subscribe and tune into the videos that way. Okay, we have our 3 oracle cards. They just seem to be easy breezy today. So I first want to show us our Sacred Geometry by Suzanne Amara. This is the yantra in the yogic tradition. We call gazing at an image, staring at an image, yantra yoga. And with sacred geometries, it's a way of connecting you to source. And so in this image, just see what you see. What kind of feeling does this geometry code bring you? Here's some word suggestions: light body, awakening, peace, vibrance, integration, and expansion. Light body, awakening, peace, vibrance, integration, and expansion. Very strong one. It was very clear that that was the one that wanted to be with us today. So for our oracle messages, we've got double mission, portal, and star ancestors. Double mission, portal, and star ancestors. So with the double mission, light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. Don't try to replicate yourself. You know, we inspire each other through our gifts and through our sharings. And there's people doing things we're like, oh, I like the way that they're doing that. But don't try to replicate yourself so that you look and sound and speak that same way. Integrate information and make it, your unique, authentic expression that you're not just repeating information, but you're really trickling in that information into your process, integrating it. And I think integration was one of our key code words here. It's like integrating the content and material of life and of your story and your authentic path and your experience. And from that place, sharing and shining your gifts into the world. It's going to look different, and it should, for each of us, because we each have unique sets of life experiences, and from that land of riches within the way we have experienced and viewed and deconstructed the ego in the living breath of a spirit in the form, you have so much to give in your unique expression. How is that? Is it through the way that you cook? I'm thinking creative arts, right? Food, the culinary way in which you feed your family. How do you express yourself in that way? Are you musical? Are you poetic? Are you more of an orator? Are you a storyteller? Are you a story writer? Are you into the visual arts and design, interior, architecting, exterior, designing cityscapes? Like, what is your expression? And a lot of times we have double missions, like we are multifaceted, multi-purposed on this earth. We have personal relationships, and then we have public persona, right? And these two can be married beautifully. So double mission, embrace yourself and serve the world by being you. Then we have portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards and wild card. And this is like a risk, right? You've got to take that next step and trust. And it seems that doorways, another portal is open to us in the collective to step through the threshold of, the old life that was just even last month into this new opportunity, offering of universal energy that's coming in to guide you, support you in taking your next steps on the adventure of your life. The portal is open, and the star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So I love this image of the pyramids and of Horus, I think, up here on top. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all sorts of Egyptian gods are here in the kind of haze of the clouds. The star ancestors. So go deeper, research your star lineage, right? Light worker, star seed. What has been your walk on this planet? And for me, I know that it's been vast. The experience has been immense. And I've been many beings, many people, many things who you see in this vehicle that we identify as a female, as a woman, as a Christian, is one of potentially millions of vehicles that this being that is the soul has traveled through. Many, many different forms, okay? And discover yourself. Who are you really? And expand your purview, your understanding on who you really are. And break the shackles and the confines of that perception of self. Free yourself, people. Free yourselves. Free yourselves. It's time. Breathe in deep. Okay, 7 of Cups. Maybe some things that I just said create like a world of confusion. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm really interested. I want to know more of who I am and the multidimensionality and where I've come from and where I'm going. And everything about your life has clues to tell you exactly the whole story. It's just seeing through the illusion, seeing through the veil, seeing through the Maya. And as we open up that view of Maya and we see the world of spirit and the world of the immortal beyond this temporal, three-dimensional plane, it's a whole different view, a whole different realm of possibilities and potentials start to fill you. And you realize that you know nothing. You don't know anything. What you think you've known, has largely been, partial truths, generously at best, right? I'm not sure if it's been overt lies, but we can say for sure partial truths, that our human origins and our story has been hidden from us. And it's time that we claim that freedom and sovereignty to understand that we are cosmic beings in a human form, and we need to free ourselves on this planet, okay? This is kind of a big message coming through right now, but I'm feeling this cosmic wave coming through me. The past 5 days have been super energizing, and yeah, it's time for us to really embrace our humanity and the gift that we are given in being human and having a soul. And that soul is an infinite expression of the cosmos in this form. So it's exciting. I could go on and on. Page of Wands. Okay, this is an initiation on the path. You are taking that first step. You are moving through the portal. You can kind of see, this portal way kind of mirrors that image of the portal there. You are stepping through. There is some excitement with this newness. There is still a little bit of trepidation, maybe still looking a little bit like behind you at what was. To be sure that your next steps are wise ones. You really want to be sure that we coach our fears on the path, that we don't just like abandon the fears and say, oh, you're ridiculous, but it's like understanding our fears and where our inhibitions lie, and to really kind of see them and to respect that fear is wanting to protect you, but by staying comfortable and hidden and small or in a pattern of what once was is limiting you. And it's really time to take that step, and to really take that step in kind of this like innocent and playful and passionate, childlike way, but from an adult mind, right? So we can be like children, but we have the wisdom of adulthood to like coach the inner child along, like to like make sure that inner child is like safe to play and express, because that wisdom of the experienced you is like coaching you along. Like you can be the coach you always wish you had, right? Or the mentor you always wish you had. And to really navigate the new path that is being laid out before you, because you can't really see it because it's new. You don't know how it's going to manifest, what's going to be created on that path. So there's too many cards popped out here, but some nice ones. It's a big chunk. So let's get one more card or so. Okay, two more cards. We have the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. Very nice, very similar energies. So the High Priestess stands in the threshold. She stands or sits in the portal, kind of in that gateway zone. And the High Priestess is kind of reserved in her expression, but she sees all. She sees all 8 sides, 8 perspectives of what is going on, what actions are being taken. And she advises from the higher self perspective. So she's asking you in this moment, in whatever is being assimilated and integrated on your path, information-wise, and whatever has come, you standing in the threshold, in the portal, ready to take that next step forward. The High Priestess is asking for you to truly connect with the higher self and be the channel of that God energy into your form, to be the wise one, to be that high level energy that sees clearly and knows the way, feels the way, intuits the way, sees the way through the third eye, through the clairvoyance and psychic perceptions. She's observing the signs. She's observing the conversations. She's observing the currents of energy around her. She sees the way that life is pulling him, but just saying she now. She sees the way that life is pulling her, and can see kind of like the events falling into place before they're actually even happening. Okay, so she's definitely in that clairvoyant mind and knows that that is a big part of the manifestation cycle. And then we have the Queen of Swords, and she is a very focused, very intelligent, very witty, funny even. She kind of has a good sense of humor about just the dance, the communications of life and of living and loving. She is very focused. And so what this shows me is that anything that is cluttering in your life, which I need some decluttering right here in this space right now, but anything that is cluttering in your life, whether that is dietary debris, if you've got too much junk food in your life, if you've got too much clutter in that way, if your closet's too cluttered, if your workspace is too cluttered, if your mental habits are too cluttered, if your inbox is too cluttered, if your messages are too cluttered, it's just like clean out the clutter. Create clarity in your environment, in your space, so that your psychic energy can be cleared and cleaned, and that so you can receive, these divine higher mind insights, because her sword is pointing up to her North Star. And it is truly a time to increase your communication level with your North Star. And if you want assistance with that, we've got a Temple of Light course, the spring equinox course, and this is not date specific. I'm actually doing all pre-recordings for this, so you can sign up for this anytime, and it is an incredible clarity catalyzer booster, helping you to learn about the circuitry of your life force energy, and to really move your breath in very methodical, rhythmic, enlightening ways. I mean, literally, and enlightening, ways to bring more light energy in, and to really connect with your electrical magnetic energy body. We are electricity and magnetism, just big packet of it, And this Temple of Light course really gets you attuned to that level, and to put you in the seat of High Priestess, of high channeled energy, of your essence self, and to be in that direct communication with your North Star. Right? So that your communication station is direct in and through you. This is going to be a phenomenal spring course. I'm very excited. There's new information. There's a real newness of energy coming in. And if you are interested, please reach out to me via email. Let's get one more card here with Dreams for Society. You can find these at dreamsforsociety.com, these cards. You could order them. Ooh. Okay. You illuminate with every step you take. I love that. And I've been actually physically visualizing that when I take walks in my neighborhood. I literally visualize light coming from my feet and light tracing, just lightful energy through the neighborhood. My home is a lighthouse, right? We illuminate with the energy that we emanate, the energy, the words that we speak, the actions that we take, the vitality that we generate through the food that we eat, the hydration that we, consume, the water that we consume to be hydrated. You illuminate with every step you take. Let these steps and actions be illuminated from within you, and create an illuminated realm around you in all your relations with your animals, with the birds outside of your house, the animals, whatever you have contact with the people you interact with as you're walking, down the street. On my walks, I'm chanting mantras, I'm like the crazy lady chanting mantras in the neighborhood, and they probably can't hear me chanting, but I'm like chanting and saying hi and just smiling, and it's probably like, what kind of vibe is that? It's such a, but, it's that illumination. It's like just like kind of being this anomaly, being that luminosity and just smiling and giving thanks and praise and connecting, with people. Not everybody wants to connect, and, some do give that smile in return, and it's a wonderful exchange. So you illuminate with every step you take. Enjoy your week, and step by step, just keep breathing in and be that wisdom coach you always wish you had, and do that to yourself and your inner child. Work through those fears from your life experience and be on the adventure of life, okay? Serve the world by being you. Be you, okay? Stay human, everybody. So much love to you. And don't forget to subscribe to YouTube, Kstar Healing. All right, much love.